Oh yes, yes, this is my beautiful airport that I built last time. However, if you remember, I did leave some work unfinished. That's right, if we go to this elevator right here, right now it is not connected to anything but this tunnel. And I think it would be very wise for me to start this episode by actually finishing this part right here and make a proper connection to my town. So here it is. It is done. It is complete. It is multifunctional. And it might be a little weird, but what isn't weird in my town? The most important part is that it all makes sense to me. So let me explain. Well, if we go inside this building, we can see that there is this waiting room over here, and here we have some sort of a desk. Yes, this would be the desk where you book your flights for the airport we have on top of the hill over there. And also you can book a room over here. Yes, because this building's second function is that it has a small motel in it. As we go to the second floor, we can see that there is this large tunnel, but also there is this part. We have this large common room with few couches over here, and we also have this very nice balcony. Also on this floor we have one small room that you can rent. Yes, this is what you get when you're renting a room in this motel. You have bathroom and you have very small tiny room to spend the night. Next, let's go to the third floor where we have two more rooms. As you can see, these are almost exactly the same as the one below us, because it only has like a toilet in it and a bed, not much else. Yeah, the same goes for this one. Just your basic needs to spend like a night or two over here while you're waiting for your plane. But if we go this way, you can see that this is the tunnel we had before, but I have actually finished it finally. So I imagine this would be like a metal detector, some sort of like a security gate you go through. And as we go through, oh yeah, we also have this very nice glass ceiling for this part. But going on forward, we have these very interesting looking gates. Well, I assume these would be more metal detectors. You can never have enough of those. Yeah, enough of security on this place for sure. And finally we reach this elevator that takes us up to my airport that we already saw before. And yeah, this is the view of my town, and down there we see the new building. While I was working on my new building, I noticed some very strange things happening in my base. Oh no! Do you see this? Oh no! Oh no! No! Oh no! You see what I'm talking about? Yes, it looks like I've been caked! Yes, some rascal has put cakes all over my base! No! Okay, that's enough caking around for one day. I have to get back to work. So, there's one thing I want to show you. this right here is the map. You can see my base over here. This right here is Sally Jane's base, and this is Mindless's base. Between us, we have this island that none of us has claimed. And today, I think I want to work on a small project on this island. As you can see, I have this bridge connecting my base to this middle island. However, there are no bridges between Sally Jane's place or Mindless's place to this middle island. So I was thinking that I might as well clean up this place a little bit and maybe build some bridges. Oh wow, that's a snake! So I started the work by removing most of the trees we had on this island, and now we can truly see how rough the terrain really is. I mean, we have cavities and cave entrances all over the place, not even counting for those weird generation bits that look like chunk errors. And yeah, before I can do anything else, before I actually can build any bridges or roads, I will have to really work on making this landscape a little more even. Now take a look around. It is nice and it's relatively flat. And it took me around 5 hours to do this work. I mean, I did remove quite few layers from these high points on the island. And I also raised the whole island in this middle section for quite few blocks. Yes, and there are no cavities left underneath our feet because I filled everything in. And yeah, I think finally I am ready to build something on this island. And as I mentioned before, I wanna make some bridges. Well, from here we can clearly see Sally Jane's place, and I imagine I could do a bridge over there. However, Mindless's base is over there, as we can tell by his mob farm, and the closest connection point to his base would be over here. So, where do I start? Well, let's jump into time-lapse and see! Look at this beautiful thing! That's right, I decided to build the first bridge towards Mindless's place because I believe he still doesn't use the elytra, and this bridge will actually help him to reach my shops more easily. Yeah, that's right, there's always some hidden intentions in the things that I do. But with all seriousness, I really like this bridge, and I think it looks cool because I went for this more like an old looking design. I really wanted it to feel like it's been in use for a very long time, therefore there is some cracks and some dirt on top of it. Yeah, but when it reaches Mindless's island, yeah, it just ends because I'm not sure where he's planning to build any roads or anything, and I don't wanna intrude in any of his plans. And yes, if we look towards my base from this bridge, you can see that there are no roads, no buildings, no nothing. But I will work on that, yeah, in days to come. Yeah, right now I'm just running out of time for this episode. So I wanted to say huge thank you for joining me today. If you like this video, please leave a like, drop a comment, and maybe subscribe to my channel. Huge thank you one more time, and I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye. Bye 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 bye. Goodbye. 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 There's a sunset behind me, and the sheep is eating grass. Oh. Okay, bye.